Alrighty, what's going on YouTube? So we're working on the old Jeep again. We are adding some more rock lights. The four that I've got them up in the fenders currently. One in each fender well. And there are these. They're the cheap ones off Amazon. You can get like 4 of them for 20 bucks. The ones that I've had in there, I've had for probably about 2 years, and they are actually really nice. I've never had an issue with them. Been bogged in the mud, and I've used them to change a flat tire and have no issues with them. So I wanted to add some more. One, because I needed more light, but two, because they were pretty cheap. They were on sale on Amazon. So here's how I did the front ones. I kind of did a little bit of a stealth, or I got like a flatter install. So these holes, the 2 holes where the bolts are and the hole that the light is through, was already there on both sides. I don't know what it was to from the factory. I'm guessing like a wind deflector or some sort of skid plate. But that's where I mounted the front to. And I'll still have these. And then for my 2 on the sides, I want to have 2 on each side, 2 in front, 2 in back, 1 on each fender well. So this thing's going to light up pretty good. But these are Goliath rock sliders, and they have these holes. This one says F because it's the front, but it did the same thing here. Excuse the dirt. I just measured it out, drilled 2 holes, and it kind of sits pretty flush other than the bolt heads. And I did that because these are sliders, and while we are in Florida, I do occasionally hit something that will probably rip a light off, and I can replace those screws with kind of button heads, so they'll be even flatter than that. But did the one back there the same way. And here's something I'll be working on. So this is a Rockslide Engineering. This is one of their spare tire kind of mounting brackets. So you get a strap that goes, so for example, this is your spare. You get a strap that goes all the way around, and then you have mounting points you can do like Rotopacks or Max tracks and stuff. So just took this out of the box. I'll kind of do a review on that later, but this is going to be used for my traction pads, or knockoff Max tracks, whatever you want to call them. So in the back, this is a Smitty belt tire carrier, as you can see. But in the back, I couldn't really do the flush mounted ones like I did in the front, so we mounted them like this. There's the other one. Just measured it out. If you are planning on doing it, there are supports kind of right here and right here. So right here and right here, there's supports. This support goes all the way to the other side. I think there's an opening. Oh no, alright, so this support goes all the way to the other side. So this little opening that's right here, I used to fit these 2 screws up and the wire that goes through on the other side. So it's kind of perfect on the other side. I did the same exact thing. And I'll do a kind of show you better when it's a little bit cleaner. But so these are going to be the 2 rear lights, and up in the fender wells I do have one already there, and these are white. I'm not doing anything crazy. I do a lot of trail rides, and it's nice to have a lot of white light. And I couldn't find a set with RGB W that has a dedicated white LED in there that I liked for the right price. And honestly, for about 80 bucks you can get this. Probably more than these are, I don't know, 60 bucks. 60 bucks for all the ones I have. Like I said, 4 for 20. This is my current project. Like I said, I'll go over the Rockslide Engineering bracket later, and that's about it. Kind of mounting the lights. I got to do the other side right now. I've already done the front, this side, and the back. Just mounting them, and I'm going to run the wires to the existing switch that's already here. So speaking of the switch, this is what I have right now, and what these are is a 3D printed plate, and these are 6 like Amazon or eBay like wire harness kits. So under the hood I have 6 relays, actually 5, because I don't think that was not connected to anything. So 5, the top 3 and then those 2. I'm gonna replace this with I think one of those either 6 gang or 8 gang switch panels that you can get. I don't know if I'd mount it here or up there. Like, I've looked at the rough country ones. There's another one on eBay that or Amazon that people say they like, so I'm gonna be replacing that with this, not only to one, clean up the wires that I have. Not that I have a rat's nest of wires, but I have a lot of wires and I would just love to clean it up. So I'll be doing that sometime in the future. I don't know when. Other than that, that's about it for this thing. Like I said, not much has changed. I don't know if I showed you guys. This is my Goliath steering kit that I had, that I installed not too long ago. This is their newer, I think solid. So these bars are solid. I think they're 1.5 inches. Super beefy. I think I whacked the stump with the stock steering and had to bend the bar back a couple times. But this one just seems like it's solid. I took it to an event and was climbing rocks and landed hard on one rock. And while you do get more bump steer this way, it's just a more solid setup. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I got rid of the roof rack that I built. It was really cool for my first kind of roof rack that I had, but the amount of wind noise and resistance I got while driving, it sold my wife's car and she's driving the truck all the time, so this is now my daily driver, and not having a literally giant piece of scaffolding on top has helped mileage. And I do plan to, once I get the max, knock off max tracks and stuff out, I'll be having more room in there, so I wouldn't really need the roof rack anyway. I think it was kind of more aesthetic as for what I wanted previously, but that's about it. Haven't been on here in a while, been pretty busy, so I'll try to keep uploading more frequently. But thanks for watching. See you next time.